Boa noite, como estão? Have you been using those greetings? By now, I'm sure you have also come across the widely used Olá, tudo bem? It means hello, everything fine, everything okay, to which you answer, sim, tudo bem. But now, let me introduce you to these two people behind me. Este é o André, esta é a Ana. And you say, muito prazer, it's a pleasure. When we introduce a man, we say, este é o, followed by name or surname. Introducing a lady, esta é a, followed by name or surname. Note that the definite articles o and a precede the noun. They come before the noun, and they indicate gender. O, the masculine, and a, the feminine. All Portuguese nouns are either masculine or feminine in gender. So there is no neuter, there is no it as in English. Everything is masculine or feminine. But we will come back to nouns and gender some other time. How about if you want to introduce yourself to someone? You say, eu sou o, followed by your name. Ladies, eu sou a, followed by your name. Eu sou a Zeza. E você? Now, tonight you will be learning how to introduce yourself to someone, not only by saying your name, nome, but your age, idade, where you live, morada, your nationality or where you are from, nacionalidade, what you do, profissão, and your marital status, estado civil. Now, because we haven't learned our numbers yet, tonight we will all be 30 years old. It's an easy enough number to remember. It's 30, right? Let me begin. I'm going to introduce myself to you. Just follow on the screen. Eu chamo-me Zeza. Eu tenho 30 anos. Eu moro em Joanesburgo. Eu sou portuguesa, portanto, sou de Portugal. Sou professora e sou casada. Now, when I said my name, or when you want to say your name, you say eu chamo-me or eu sou o, eu sou a, as we've seen before. With age, note that we don't say I am 30. We say I have 30 years. So you use the verb to have. Eu tenho. I have. I have 30 years, right? Age is not something that you are. It is something that you have. You have all these years. It does make a lot of sense. You also say I have for anything else, as you would probably say in English. You say I have 2 children. I don't have children. There, you also use the verb to have. I have children would be eu tenho filhos. I have children. You want to say I don't have children? Well then, all you do is eu não tenho filhos. I don't have children. And notice what happened there. The não, the negative particle, has come before the verb, as it always does, just before the verb, right? So that is the verb to have. Now, you use the verb to be, I am, for, as you do in English, your nationality. I am English. Eu sou inglesa, right? Or I am Portuguese. So you say, eu sou portuguesa. Gentlemen, you would say, eu sou português. These words are gender related. Eu sou português. You are South African. You say, eu sou sul-africano. South African. Ladies, sul-africana. You are English. Eu sou inglês. And ladies, eu sou inglesa. Now we have lost that accent on the word. Eu sou inglesa. Use the verb to be also, as you do in English, for profession. You would say, I am a teacher. Eu sou professora. Gentlemen, you would say, eu sou professor. Eu sou professor. Again, gender related. You are a medical doctor. You say, eu sou médico. And ladies, eu sou médica. You are an architect. Eu sou arquiteto. Arquiteto. And ladies, arquiteta. How about engineer? Eu sou engenheiro. Engenheiro. And ladies, eu sou engenheira. And finally, the verb to be is also used for marital status. I am married. Eu sou casada. Gentlemen, these words are also gender related. So you say, eu sou casado. You are single. You say, eu sou solteiro. Ladies, solteira. How about divorced? Eu sou divorciado. And divorciada. Right? Now, your turn. You tell me about yourself. You introduce yourself to me. Answer my questions. And the questions appear behind on the screen. Just answer my questions. Como se chama? And you answer, eu chamo-me, and your name. Or, eu sou o, and your name. Ladies, eu sou a, and your name. For age, I ask, quantos anos tens? I want to be formal. I say, quantos anos tem? Or, que idade tem? They mean the same. And you answer, eu tenho, yes, we are all 30, eu tenho 30 anos. Right? Where you live? I ask, onde mora? And you answer, eu moro em Joanesburgo. Ou, eu moro em Pretória. Qual é a sua nacionalidade? What is your nationality? You say, eu sou português. Eu sou sul-africano. Eu sou sul-africana. If I ask, de onde é? It means, where are you from? I am from Portugal would be, eu sou de Portugal. So, eu sou de plus the country. O que faz? What do you do? Or I could say, qual é a sua profissão? Qual é a sua profissão? O que faz? And you answer, eu sou médico. Eu sou professora. Right? For marital status, I would ask, é casado? Are you married? And you would say, sim, sou casado. Yes, I am married. Or, não, sou solteiro. Right? Want to go through those questions again? Let's do that. Como se chama? Que idade tem? Quantos anos tem? Onde mora? Qual é a sua nacionalidade? De onde é? Qual é a sua profissão? O que faz? É casado? Now, when speaking to somebody much younger than you, no need to be this formal. We need to change it to the informal. And what changes from formal to informal? The prepositions, right? The pronouns rather, sorry. The pronouns and the verbs, the verb forms. So your pronouns change and the verb forms change. And those questions again, let's look at them. They now become como te chamas? Como te chamas? Quantos anos tens? Ou que idade tens? Onde moras? De onde és? Ou qual é a tua nacionalidade? O que fazes? Ou qual é a tua profissão? És casado, right? So what happened? Note that your pronouns have all become te, como te chamas, qual é a tua nacionalidade, and your verbs, in most cases, they have added on an S, signaling the informal, signaling that you are speaking to somebody that you know well, somebody that is much younger than you. So those verbs have assumed an S, como te chamas, que idade tens, and so on, right? Okay, so now you know how to speak about yourself. You know how to ask somebody the relevant questions so that you find out a little bit more about themselves. But how do you speak about somebody else using this information? So let's listen, let's see how we do that. How would we say to somebody that he is South African, his name is André? Let's learn that. Let's look at how that works, right? I'm going to introduce you to him by saying his name, his age, where he lives, and so on. All that information that we have learned before and that we have been through before. To speak about André, I would say, ele chama-se André, right? Ele chama-se André. Ele stands for he. His name is André. Ele tem, I'm telling you about his age now, ele tem, is going to be younger than us. He's going to be 20. Ele tem 20 anos. Ele tem 20 anos. Where he lives, I would say, ele mora em Pretoria. He lives in Pretoria, for example, right? Ele mora em Pretoria. His nationality. Ele é sul-africano. Ele é sul-africano. Where he is from, I would say, ele é da África do Sul. Ele é da África do Sul. He's from South Africa. His profession, what he does, é dançarino. He's a dancer. Ele é dançarino. And his marital status. E é solteiro. He is single. Right? Let me tell you that story again. Ele chama-se André. Ele tem 20 anos, mora em Pretória, é sul-africano, é da África do Sul, é dançarino e é solteiro. Right? So, easy. All you do is note that the verbs have changed as well. The verbs have changed. And he is ele. Now, note something else. When I said he is a dancer and he is single, I said é dançarino e é solteiro. Notice these two little words. They look the same. E, a little e, without an accent, is and. But the minute you put an accent on it, it becomes is. So therefore, he is. He is single. E é solteiro. Right? Something else to note in all this is when I said I am from Portugal, I said eu sou de Portugal. Right? I used the preposition de, which in English means, of course, from. I am from Portugal. When I told you André was from South Africa, note that what I said is o André é da África do Sul. It means the same. De means from, da means from. So what has changed? Now, I'm going to confuse you a little bit, right? De means from. Portugal is one of those countries that is neuter in gender, right? We're talking about countries. Neuter in gender means it does not have a gender. But South Africa is feminine in gender. I would say a África do Sul. South Africa, a África do Sul, right? Look at that gender, a. It is a female country in the Portuguese language. So, when we do from and then South Africa, what we are actually doing is the from, the de, is combining with your a, the article, to give you de. There we go. So, de África do Sul, right? Now, which countries are male, which countries are female? It's a little bit complicated, but it's not that hard. Portugal and its ex-colonies, Mozambique, Angola, all those countries, they are neuter in gender, no gender, with the exception of Guinea. Guinea is a Guinea. It is a female country. So if you were to say, I am from Guinea, you would say, eu sou de Guiné, right? So Portugal, ex-colonies, neuter, except for Guinea, which is female. But now, I told you all about Andrea. You are going to tell me all about Anna. She can be whoever you want her to be. Tell me all the personal information that we learned today about her, right? That's your homework assignment. And oh yes, you do have homework. Do keep on practicing with the Portuguese language. Do keep on speaking. Right, that's all we have time for tonight. Do join me again on Monday. Boa noite, adeus e até segunda.